Hi students, so here we are going to discuss projection of a line kept inclined to both horizontal plane and vertical plane. So here you can assume when a line is placed inclined to both horizontal and vertical planes. So the projections obtained in top and front views are smaller than the true length of the line and inclined to the XY line. So it is impossible to project and draw the top view or front view of the line directly. So here I am going to use rotating line method. So consider a problem, a line AB of length 70 mm long is inclined at 45 degree to horizontal plane and 35 degree to vertical plane. Its end A is on horizontal plane and 25 mm in front of vertical plane. So the intersection of horizontal plane, vertical plane making XY line, no orthographic pattern. So you can draw one XY line as a convenient length. So XY line and one end is on HP, on horizontal plane. So horizontal plane always will come, we are rotating, is a rotating plane as a reference to make it in orthographic pattern. So it will come below XY line. Vertical plane, so we are projecting front view on vertical plane, it's a fixed plane, so it always will come above XY line. So here it's end on horizontal plane, so on horizontal plane, so one end of the line on horizontal plane, then 25 mm in front of vertical plane. So when I am looking the top view, so I am getting the in front of distance will come below XY line, so 25 mm. So where I am get the front view on XY, so one end of straight line, so that is A with dash, and the top view I am getting below XY line, so 25 mm below XY line, so without dash, so one end, so which is having height below height 25 mm and 70 mm long is inclined at 45 degree to horizontal plane. So 70 mm long, switch off the ortho mode to find the other end point of a true length 70 mm and use tab to give the angle. So from horizontal plane which is having 45 degree. Okay. So this is our B dash as in front view of true length. Similarly in top view, the same 70 mm true length, the same actual, to give the angle, so which is having 30 degree to vertical plane, 30 degree to the vertical plane. So that is our B. So AB true length of the line as top view, A dash and B dash. So A dash and B dash as a front view true length. Okay. Then you can draw the reference line as a locus line through point P dash. So draw a reference line as a locus line through point B dash as a convenient length. Similarly through B as a convenient length. From B end. Similarly from A end XY line already is there. So from this end also draw as a convenient length as a for reference. Now because of the inclination, so the inclination we know that because of the inclination when we are looking the top view. So here the 45 degree. Similarly here, so 30 degree inclination. When we are looking in top view, when we are looking the top view, we won't get the true length because of the inclination. So here I am using the rotating line method. So draw from the B end, so we know the A end. So when we are projecting, so same the in front of distance on XY line. Then here you can use the arc command, arc or draw the circle, use center, start and end. So this is my center point, so this is my starting point. So to make it as a reverse, hold control key, hold control key. Now see, will come reverse. As a convenient length you can draw it. So the same radius of length it will come. So that is as a top view. So this is the top view. So switch off auto mode. Similarly, to obtain the front view, when I am looking with some inclination, so you can draw a vertical line till the A point, horizontal line. Then here you can use the circle or arc command for differentiate. Here I am using the circle point. This is the center. So this is our radius. So that will intersect the locus line. So this radius equal to this radius. So obtaining in front view. So this is the front view length of the line, and I am looking the top. So use the trim command. So remove the unwanted lines. So differentiate, here I am going to use a different color. So this is your front view length. So front view length, you can use it the color. Similarly, this also front view length, top view length. So for true length of the line, I am going to represent with the different color. It's a true length of the line. This also true length of the line, the same color. Okay. So here to represent here, so this line, true length of the line. True length means actual length of the line. And so this is here. Okay, your front view, top view of the line. Okay, projection. Okay, this is the projections. Correct. So and also mark the dimensions. So right dimension. So we are getting the top view length. As a front view length, 60 point something. So true length, which is having the 7. And similarly, so here is a top view length 49. And also the top view inclination. So use the angular one, the top view inclination. So with vertical plane, so 55 degree, and so that is a front view. So top view inclination with the horizontal plane, 45 degree. So to verify the answer, when you are making the line, when you are draw the perpendicular line to XY, so it will intersect the same line. So this is a verification. This line normally can refer as a projector line. These lines always will come, so projector line. So for naming, so here for you can use B1 dash. So here as a top view end, so you can use a B1. So here the true length of the line and inclination with the horizontal plane and vertical plane is given. In some problems they will give the true length, instead of angle they will give the front view length and top view length. Okay, like one more problem we can see. A line RS 80 mm long has its end R 20 mm above HP and 30 mm in front of VP. The top and front views of the line have length of 50 mm and 65 mm. So here the true length inclination is not given. So instead of they are given the top view length and front view length. So here you can draw XY line, it's a convenient length. Then we already know that we have followed first angle projection method. So above XY line, so is a vertical plane as a fixed plane. So below XY line when we are rotating horizontal plane, so top view always we are projecting on the horizontal plane, so which will come below XY line. Okay. So here the end are 20 mm above HP. So we can start conveniently on the XY line, 20 mm above XY line. And the 30 mm in front of vertical plane when we are looking the top view, so 30 mm below will come below XY line. So one end R, so we are obtaining in front view R dash in above XY line. So use smaller letters when we are representing the projections, and with dash as a front view. Then top view we are obtaining below XY line and the same in front of distance. Then top and front view length is given as 50 mm and 65 mm. So top view we are obtaining horizontal plane, so length of 50 mm. So the end of top view, draw a vertical line as a convenient length. Then uses the arc center start end. So because we know the true length, okay, we know true length as 80 mm. So this is as a center point. So switch off ortho mode. So 80 mm long. So 80 mm. So when rotate in anti-clockwise, press control. So press control, we can rotate anti-clockwise. So draw arc on the vertical line. So the intersection point is a S dash. So another end of the true length of the line, which is having 80 mm length. So that is nothing but so another length of the line. So S is the front view with the dash. So through the line you can draw the one locus line. Through that another end you can draw the locus line. And the front view length is given 65 mm. So front view length we are obtaining from here. So the length is given 65 mm. So from that you can draw one vertical line down low direction as convenient length. Then similarly you can use the arc command, specify the center point, Then here we know the true length dimension as a 80 mm. So draw the arc. So drawn the arc, but it's not intersecting, so we can extend the line. So lengthen the line. Again I repeat. So you can use center, start, end. So I am starting the center point. So we know the radius is the true length of the line as a 80 mm. So it will intersect in the vertical line. So that is the true length of the line. So we are obtaining in top. So that is a S, it's a top view true length. So we are getting S as a end point of the line. So through here also you can draw a locus line. Through that also you can locus line as a convenient length. Then again use circle command or arc command. Okay. So this is your top view length. It will intersect. Okay. We are getting the same. So top view over here. So that only we are rotating. Similarly, you can draw the circle or you can use the arc to obtain the front view of the straight line. Okay. Now we are obtaining the front view as well the top view. Okay. Okay, to differentiate with the other than the projections, other than the reference lines, you can, if you want, you can use the different color. Similarly, true length of the line. This is the true length of the line. To differentiate, I am going to use a green color. Verify the projections. Draw the vertical line from another end of front view to top view another end. So we are getting perpendicular to the XY line. Similarly, you can see the R dash in front view one end and the top view the same end. So we are getting same vertical line. Similarly, other end. So here this one we can consider S1 dash then R1 dash. To mark the inclination, so we can use the dimension over here. So the true length inclination with the horizontal plane 51 degree. Similarly, the true length inclination with the vertical plane is having 36 degree. And also the front view inclination with the horizontal plane, we are obtaining 74. Okay, we are obtaining 74 degree. And in top view with vertical plane 69 degree. So on the true length of the line, so the true length of the line is having 80. Similarly, the top view length we know that 50 and front view length we know that 65. That's it.